subscribe. Have you ever been in a consultation with a couple and you've literally poured your heart out and then they say, well, we need to think about it. We'll get back to you. And then you never ever hear back from them again? Well, in today's video, I'm going to give you a script that you can use at that point to understand what's really going on in their mind and see if you can kind of turn things around and book them as a client. And then secondly, I'm also going to give you a psychology lesson and how you should be thinking and operating in that scenario so you can really thrive as a wedding photographer or filmmaker. When a couple says, okay, great, thank you so much for all the information. We're going to think about it. We're going to look it over and then we'll email you back. Okay. At that point, what you want to do is tell them, awesome, not a problem. Feel free to think about it. But while I still have you on the phone call, are there some concerns or questions that I've left unanswered? Maybe it'd be better for us to talk over it right now while we're on the phone rather than emailing back and forth later on. I want to see if I can kind of clarify some things and provide some more value to you. So that's really the script. And the psychology behind it is when a couple or any human, for example, tells you, I need to think about it, what they're really saying is, I'm not sure if this is the right choice for me. I am hesitant to say yes right now because there is some unresolved concern or issue that I have in my mind that I haven't communicated to you. So your job at that point as the wedding photographer or filmmaker is to really step in, and you don't have to do this, kind of being very pushy or arrogant, none of that stuff, right? You want to always come from a place of service to others and trying to give value to others. And so when you are on the phone with your couple, you want to tell them, okay, great. Let me try to see if I can kind of clarify things for you guys and what unresolved issues or concerns that you guys have. Because there might be like one small thing that they're concerned about, and you talk to them about it, and they're like, yep, I feel so much better. Like, we feel so much better about this. Like, okay, let's move forward, because that was kind of our hidden, lingering concern. And so, in any sales dynamic, when someone says to you, I need to think about it, that's really what they're conveying. And they're usually like too polite to say what's really on their mind, because as humans, we're just polite people. And, we've been taught from childhood, like, oh, don't be rude to others. Don't really say what's on your mind, right? And in that scenario, you, as the trusted authority, as the trusted advisor, need to step into the role and without any ego or judgment or any sort of like aggression or any sort of like attachment to the outcome, you need to ask them, okay, what can I do to kind of help clarify things? What do you guys have that's a concern? What are some questions that are still unresolved in your mind? And you want to do this from a place of, again, service and giving value, because ultimately, if it's a good fit, you guys are going to work together. If it's not, then, you definitely can't force it, can you? And you obviously don't want to force it either, because that's not a client that you want. When you kind of go about this, that's when you start kind of seeing results, because now all of a sudden, letting people go just because they said, I need to think about it, and then they go over in their own homes, they're thinking about some stuff that they haven't communicated to you, and you have no control over what's going on. And you obviously can't read their mind. And you're thinking, oh, I guess, something I said or something I didn't offer or what happened. You have no clue. But if you guys, as two humans, having an open conversation, communicated what was really going on, then a lot of those things could have been kind of untangled and resolved, right? So the key lesson over here is open communication. And when you understand that, sales isn't really hard. It's not this scary topic. You're not trying to be like the Wolf of Wall Street and like shove your products and service down at people's throat. Instead, you're just keeping calm and trying to see, okay, what can I do for you? What are some unresolved concerns or questions that you have? If I can address it, and then if we both feel that it's a good fit, let's go ahead and work together. If not, that's totally fine. I have other couples that are kind of waiting in line and they would want to work with me as well. So I wish you guys all the best. But can we kind of talk about like what's going on in your mind right now? And when you come from this place of abundance and service to others and trying to give value to every single person that's on a phone call with you, that's when sales becomes So easy because you're not trying to just take from people, you're trying to give something to them. If you got some value out of this video and you are interested in going deeper, check out my program, Rapid Booking System. You'll learn how to generate quality leads, how to book them into consultations, the exact sales script that you should be using, the psychology behind how you should be running your marketing and sales, everything in general. And then obviously turning them into high paying dream clients consistently and repeatedly month after month. And if that's your jam, then check out the link below and watch our free 20-minute training video where you'll understand and see the overview of the strategy that we apply inside Rapid Booking System.